Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over why I think that Sauce Gardner was the smartest pick of the 2022 NFL Draft. Now, I guess you can bring up other players that were maybe smarter picks, maybe better steals, better for the position of team. I'm not disregarding all those players, but in my opinion, for the situation, for the position in the draft, and for the team he's going to, Sauce Gardner was arguably the smartest pick of the draft. Now, going over Sauce Gardner, he had 962 defensive snaps graded out at 87.1 on PFF. He allowed 0 touchdowns in his entire college career, and he had 9 interceptions in total. Also, had a 22.6 passer rating when targeted in 2021. Now, at measured in at 6'3", 190, 33.5-inch arms, and a little over 9.5-inch hands. Prospect grade as 67.2 or a 6.72, 93, which was elite by NFL Next Gen Stats. Went fourth overall to the Jets, and also ran a 4.41 at the combine. Now, I'm playing this specific game. I don't have all 22, but I got this video from dynastynerds.com, the channel KalePro88. I'm going to leave the links to not only the channel, but to this video. And I highlighted this video in specific because this was the game versus Jameson Williams, who a lot of people said was the best receiver in college last year. Now, I know Cincinnati did lose this game. They kind of got blown out, 27-6, but they were way overmatched. But Sauce Gardner in this game allowed 14 total yards and only was targeted 4 times. And this is an Alabama team that had Slade Bolden, that had Jameson Williams, that had John Mechie. They had a lot of good guys in this team. Now, Sauce Gardner was probably, if not the biggest or the second biggest reason why they even got into this game. He was a complete shutdown cornerback at Cincinnati. And now I also, once again, bring up why I played this game, because one of his biggest critiques was that he played at Cincinnati. And they played kind of a weak ACC nowadays. But he's going up against the best receiver in the league, or receiver in college. He's going up against the best team in college. So this was that's why I really wanted to highlight this game. And at college, obviously allowed 0 touchdowns. He was excellent, not only in man, also excellent in coverage, and he's also an excellent tackler. He was one of the best cornerbacks at not allowing yards after contact. As a cornerback, that's 196.3. Not only is he a really good size for a cornerback, he's also very fluid for being so tall and so lanky, which is actually really hard to find. And I think you could only really find that, especially with big corners, in guys like Richard Sherman and Antonio Cromartie, who are both my player comps for Sauce Gardner. And now, I bring up that he was a smart pick due to his team. Now, the Jets, I don't think immediately needed a cornerback. I don't think they desperately needed one because they signed DJ Reed in the offseason. They still have Bryce Hall, who I think is an above-average cornerback. But the Jets are in a division where you have Tyreek Hill is a new addition, and then you also have Stephon Diggs, who came 2 years ago, and also you have Jalen Waddle, who had 1,000 yards last season, and Devontae Parker now going to the New England Patriots. The Jets needed to have that star power at corner because there are so many star receivers now in the AFC East. And I would say that having a star cornerback is almost more important than having a star receiver, because the ability to get really good receivers has gotten a lot easier nowadays. I mean, we've seen teams like the Eagles, we've seen teams like the Raiders, the Browns. They get premier receivers, and they only have to shell out maybe a first-round pick for the best one. And I mean, the highest first-round pick that was given was for Devontae Adams, and it was pick 21, or 22. And I would only say that there are really 5 or 6 premier cornerbacks in the league. You got Jalen Ramsey, AJ Terrell, Jair Alexander, and then if you want, Tre'Davious White, and then I might not even know 5 or 6 immediately off the head. But what I'm trying to say is having a premier cornerback is so necessary for a stacked division in the AFC East with a lot of star receivers, and as well for the Jets. Jets have been really looking for that star cornerback ever since Darrelle Revis left. And with Robert Saleh's scheme, which heavily favors cornerbacks doing their own thing out in coverage, playing a mix of heavy man, but also a cover 3, heavy cover 3 as well. You really want a cornerback to try to be on an island as much as they can in our system. We saw that almost with Bryce Hall last year. And I say also again that he's a smart pick just because he wasn't even the first cornerback taken, which is crazy. The first cornerback actually went the pick ahead, Derek Stingley Jr. And I mean, Sauce Gardner was the consensus cornerback 1. He really doesn't have a lot of question marks in his actual game. He's fluid. He's got quick feet. He doesn't sell for routes. He allowed 0 touchdowns in college. He's not only good in man, but he's really good in zone. Also really good in press man. He's a physical cornerback who can also tackle. So you're getting a cornerback who has great size, who doesn't have many question marks other than the school he's coming out for. You didn't have to move up for him. He was the second cornerback taken, and you're in a heavily stacked division. So that's why Sauce Gardner is, in my opinion, the smartest pick, especially for the Jets. Smartest pick in the draft. But let me know your thoughts about this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.